Hello again, whiskey friends. Getting to join you from sunny California this evening. Let's bring on Kelsey, and then we'll bring on Durell in just a second here. Kelsey, why don't you say hello to everybody?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's good to see you guys again. I am in a hotel room, if you couldn't tell, in Charlotte, North Carolina. So we're doing like a multi-state cast this week. So,
well, we're always doing a multi-state cast.
Well, different than multi-state than what we normally do, I should say.
Now we're doing coast to coast.
Exactly, because Durell's on the opposite. That's right.
Yeah, let's bring in Durell here too.
What is going on, guys? I'm gonna turn this up a bit on my end. Cheers to everyone.
Cheers, cheers. Let's see who we got in here tonight. All right, Isaiah is in here early. Let's go. Sugar Kitty is always reminding me who I am. Hey, Tim. Let's see what prevails. Drifting Drams, welcome, buddy. Cool running. Cheers. All right, scroll down a bit. Oh, wait, I saw Stacy there. Oh, there's Stacy. Hey, cheers. All right. I think I know that person.
Oh, Matt's in here too. ADHD Whiskey is in here.
Johnny Five Alive. Oh man, Matt and his absolutely crazy scavenger hunt thing that's going on. Happy hump day,
buddy. That's awesome. That's
Looking
awesome.
forward to see what you have brewing for us. That's for sure.
Happy anniversary as well. 3 years, Matt, on the channel. So, congrats, buddy.
Man, 3 years. It's gone by quick.
It goes by fast.
It's been a good time though. All right. So one of the things I'm going to start out with here, as we're pre-gaming.
Very
so
nice.
Have you guys heard of this one before?
I have. Haven't tasted it, but I've heard about it.
So I'll get you guys a sample of this when we get back here. Very reminiscent in some ways of the OKI Reserve, just with less age on it. But this is called Full Circle from Subtle Spirits. It's only sold here in Cali. It's about 99.3 proof, and it's essentially a big blend of MGP vats. So in the end, it's about 60% rye, 35% corn. But I've been enjoying it so far, as you can see.
Independent Joe was doing a review of that just a few days ago, I think, is where I saw it.
Oh, did he? I'll have to check that out.
Yep. I do have to give a shout out to Dusty Dan. He gave me some good suggestions on my pregame here. So, Dusty, I went with the old, I don't know if you can see that, but the old swing bottle, your old granddad. And it was 1980, or distilled in 1972, bottled in 1976. And then I went with an Old Taylor, distilled in 1986 and bottled in 1992, excuse me, 80 proof. So those were my pregame pours at the incredible restaurant I was at. It was a lot of fun.
Nice. You got anything you're kicking off with, Kelsey? Or are you going to go straight into the flight?
I'm just going to go straight into the flight. I brought my samples, and that was it. I didn't bring much else since I was flying. So
that's probably a good choice. Durell, what you getting into, man? You're working hard on something here.
That's the saran wrap around the top of it. I'm going to make this toasted barrel bourbon just to kind of warm the palate up real quick.
All right, toasted barrel bourbon.
Just a little bit.
Cheech. Cheers, buddy. Now,
what's
Durell,
up, Cheech?
You're only going to pour one of those?
Just one of these for right now.
Shayla the Wayla is in here. Thank you, Shayla, for being in here.
Good.
Appreciate you. Everybody hit the like button on your way in as well. That helps us out a lot.
Cheers, buddy. We also got Mark. Whiskey friends. Let's have some fun tonight. All right.
Very
Oh, Dana
limited
wants to know what
selection.
she's gonna drink. She's gonna drink some Feet Ranch.
Feet Ranch. I think Ethan and Katie are responsible for her falling in love with Free Ranch, aren't they?
That is it, for sure. We've gotten a couple since we've been out here. We did the we found a 100 proof rye.
Good.
Nice.
Ranch.
She wants some. I don't have the Feet Ranch here, Dan. It's over there in the bar. She came to me for more drinks. All right, Johnny Five Alive drinking the Chattanooga Founders. That's a good one.
I love that bottle.
Cheers, Scott. I clicked on your name, but I don't think I said cheers.
Yeah, what's
So
up,
this is,
Scotty?
What Dana's going to be drinking here.
Oh, the straight rye. Nice.
Yeah, straight rye, 100 proof.
Dana, I'll be surprised if you make it back with that bottle with anything in it.
I think we'll get back on this one. Some of the other ones I'm skeptical of. The one that's been the pour of the weekend or the week has been a Optanium light whiskey here.
The dent.
So-
You were just showing us the post of that one.
Yeah.
That one looks incredible.
It's been good. It's been a favorite, despite the fact that it's 140 proof. Pretty much every one of my party's been drinking this one. It was finished in cab barrels, but I'm
Nice.
tempted to go back on our way back through San Francisco and get another one of these just to take home.
Yeah, I have a red wine finished Obtanium. I don't know how similar it is to that one.
Oh, Dusty Dan, beautiful pours. Oh man, the
Dusty.
party's just begun, Dusty Dan. We're gonna get in some trouble later. Now, Durell, what's your strategy for this blind flight? Who poured you yours?
So they're not even poured yet. They will be poured in a minute. I was labeling some glasses. Does it matter? Actually, I guess it doesn't matter if we're all in the same order. It's just all the same stuff, right? So
Yeah.
we don't
Right.
have the same days.
Doesn't matter. All that matters is going to be the rankings in the end. So I'm all prepared with the grid.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got my little
Nice.
cheat sheet ready.
Shayla, cheers. All right, let's see who else we got in here. Hey, Dustin. Welcome, buddy.
Is that top shelf? Oh, yeah.
Yep. Top shelf Dustin. Cheers, man.
What's up, buddy?
I don't know if I have any whiskey enemies, Dustin. I'm not kind of a enemy kind of guy.
Everybody loves Jeff. You guys all know that. I haven't met anybody that doesn't just absolutely love this guy.
I agree with Sugar Kitty, but I'm not sure in which order. All right. JG, welcome. All right. So, Jeff Perkins, which Plump Jack pick? So, Jeff, if you're from this area here, the reason that I picked this one, it was a shorter barrel. So this one's out of 147 bottles. It's a 13-year in their cab barrels, but they had a couple different ones. This one was the Teal Wasp. Man, get the Teal Wasps. This one's good. I might go get some other ones though. They were, I mean, that pour right there is something that I'd like a backup of. All right. You're all caught up. Well, Durell, what's your plan for our special guests?
So, just to touch on that, we had some whiskey friends visiting the area. I thought it would be pretty cool to kind of have them join in on this little flight. I had the joy of hanging with them yesterday, had a couple good pours. Started today with some good dinner, and we're gonna hopefully enjoy some more pours. You guys wanna come say hello? I know everybody in chat knows who these two are. Come around and join.
Katie and Ethan.
Got the turd.
Woo!
On the side. What's up, y'all? Yeah.
Cheers, you guys.
Turks
So they're gonna
are
join
in.
in on all the fun, guys. I'm just pouring some stuff. Let me see if I can make some room over here.
Oh, there's Jerry.
Way.
There we go. Cheers, Jerry. Welcome, welcome. The Turks.
Across. And this is sweet.
All right, Big Vic. Man, look at me in the sunlight,
Vic?
Vic. Look at this thing. The sun is still up somehow.
Oh, geez. It's pitch black dark here and it's sunshiny there.
You can have my D anytime you want.
Oh yeah, look at all this love.
The bonus edition, exactly. I like that.
All right. So just to walk everybody through what we'll be doing for, the next 50-ish minutes. We got a blind flight poured tonight. This will be the second round of the first round of our Whiskey Friends tournament. But I'll pull up the bracket here. So last week, the 4-gate 4x4 and the Old Kirk single barrel got eliminated. 4-gate Indiana 10 moved on. Backbone House of Bourbon pick moved on. So I had Durell and Kelsey pick a couple more numbers here. Let me take that logo off of there. There we go. And our flight tonight is the Nashville Barrel Company Houdini ECBP C922, 4-gate Kelvin Collaboration 4, and the Calumet 16. So we got our 1 seeds going against our 8 seeds here, and only 2 can emerge from this tournament.
Oh.
Now, all of our scores count. So Kelsey's, Durell's, Ethan, Katie's, all of our rankings are going to add up to what moves on from this point on.
I'm making a mess over here.
You guys playing musical glasses over there? What's going on?
Trying to get these poured and I'm making a mess, but I have like a big white stain on my table.
So this will be a pretty good flight. I think what I'm most interested in on this flight is where all of us rank the Houdini and the Kelvin 4. Not to call the cart before the horse here, but I feel like the Houdini, the Kelvin 4 are probably moving on. But which one of them is going to be number 1?
You never know.
That'll be interesting.
As long as Durell's glasses are mixed up, we'll see if Houdini holds up.
The right order. Mixed up, falling down. We have no idea what to make.
Now, if you've missed the last couple weeks here, the reason that these bottles are in the tournament, these are 16 bottles that all of us own. So I own a bottle, Kelsey owns a bottle, Durell owns a bottle. So that was the requirement for it to be in this tournament, is that all 3 of us had to actually own a bottle. Now, what we'll do tonight, too, just to make sure we lay out the rules based off of what happened last week, we're going to go through a nosing round first. And then I'm going to need everyone's rankings off the nose. And then we'll dive into the taste. Now, the nosing round will only matter in the case that there's a tie. So one other thing to keep in mind, our orders will not be the same. So Dana poured my flight, Kelsey randomly did his, Durell did some magic over there, and I think Durell's, Katie's, and Ethan's are all in the same order.
They will be in a second once I'm done making a mess.
Oh, and the other thing about the bottles, too, they had to have some sort of whiskey story, friends, that I got for him, he got for me, or vice versa. That was the other part that on these. So should be a lot of fun to see where these end up ranking.
Big Vic, I'll just let the sunlight do the talking here, but you can tell where I am based on the fact that it is not dark outside.
if you guys have any of these that bottles, drink along with us. Please pour them up.
Justin's going to do the Calumet 16 with us.
I know some people have the Houdini. I'm pretty sure some people have the C922. Or the ECBP, yeah, C922, yeah. So,
Gary, cheers, buddy.
Gary Franchi, how you doing, man? Cheers, buddy.
All right. Matt, drink along with us. I'm sure you got some of these bottles.
Oh, absolutely, he does.
Yeah.
Did you see Todd Ritter's what Todd said about Durell?
Hey, is it because I'm going crazy over here? I'm missing everything. I'm missing all the comments. Sorry.
I know.
Durell looks like he's setting up find the ball under the shell game.
Hey, we're good. We got all the right stuff now.
Todd, I'm watching this. Like, the chances that Durell actually puts all of these in the same order right now. Whatever's happening over there.
What's gonna happen is he's gonna put Houdini last, and he's gonna be upset with himself. That's what's gonna happen.
All right, Johnny, drink 2 of the 4 then. Let's see where which one comes in your first
drink along
place.
with us. The only sucky thing.
I agree with that, Scott.
You don't need to give me a reason. Yeah, exactly. Right. The only sucky thing is I have 2 Glens and like 2 small glasses because I didn't want to. I brought my Glencairn like tube, but I didn't have 2 of them to bring 4 glasses, so I had to like pack 2 little glasses. So we'll see how that turns out.
Well, should we dive into the nose, everybody?
Please.
We got to mix them up a little bit so we don't know what order they're in.
All right, mix them up. See, I have no chance of knowing. I just got A through D here.
Interesting.
So there's one other thing I managed to get while I was out here in California.
What's that?
I'm pretty excited about it. I got to try it again last night. But the no, you guys both are gonna love this. I'm gonna send you samples.
Oh God.
No, you're gonna love it. But I got the Offerman Shard Oak Cast special release.
Nice. I probably will like it. It's whether or not my body will like it. That's the
I got through a
problem.
little bit of it. You guys love Pete. We'll overcome this someday.
Big Vic, it's the Calumet 16, the Houdini, ECBP 922, and the Kelvin Collab 4 is the other one.
Okay, cheers, Todd. Awesome. Glad you could join. Yeah, before we left on vacation, we were able to pour these into some sample bottles to do this flight tonight. There you go, Scott.
Embrace the Pete. I wish my body could embrace the Pete, Scott. It's just not good.
All right.
You can ask Durell and Jeff how green I was.
We ready to get into these?
Yes, sir.
All right. A for me. So we want
A
to
for
rank
me.
the noses first.
Cheers.
All right,
Here
we go.
So you
Vic,
got
you good?
letters
You
visible.
good?
You
Yes,
just don't
Vic?
know how, right, Jeff?
What'd you say, Drew?
I said your letters are visible to you. You just don't know what's in them, right?
Yep, I have no idea.
Okay.
I got a picture, but I was actually able to get these poured for me, so I have no idea what A, B, C, or D is.
Ooh, that's nice.
Are those beer tasting glasses, Jeff?
They are Airbnb glasses, to be specific. So
Nice.
I'm happy that they have something somewhat resembling a. And look, it's got like the 2-ounce marker line here. It works out really well. Yeah.
Wow, that smells completely different than what I thought it would.
So everybody's
Some of these I don't remember smelling this way. That's interesting.
I think it's very
Now the nose has to be a quick hit. So go through them, rank them, we'll write them down. But the taste is what matters. The nose only matters in the case of a tie here.
Oh, he's up my alley.
These are really, really good.
Ooh, man.
All right, I got my nose picked, so we'll let
Already?
that part.
Holy
I
moly.
didn't pick my nose, but I got the pick that I'm
Man.
going to put first.
Kelsey's the overachiever of the bunch here.
Oh, God. I know what this is. Jesus.
All right. Well, Kelsey,
Oh,
if you've already got your nose, why don't I record yours first?
Okay. Mine is going to be D was my nose.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And it was
What's
really
the-
close between D and A, but
Can you give me the ranking across the board?
yeah, so D was number 1, A was number 2, B was number 3, and the last place was C.
Okay. Now, our letters won't be the same, but might matter in the end.
I may actually like.
Cheers, OH. Drink it with us, buddy, if you got all 4 of them.
Oh, OH is in here. Once I get back to the comments, I'll
6-0.
highlight OH.
My fellow Eagles jumpy over
Man,
there.
these are all pretty good. This is a good flight right here.
Durell, your Eagles smashed my Cowboys this past week.
Didn't smash them, but we won.
Yeah, it was not pretty, dude. It was not pretty. Man, we look like trash at some spots.
I'm going B-A-C-D.
Oh, man. As
Alright.
soon as I-
So I got my ranking. Durell, Ethan, Katie. Let me know when you're ready.
We're talking about nose, right?
Nose,
Just
right?
nose.
Yeah.
Just nose.
Yeah, I feel like Kelsey here. I locked mine in pretty quickly.
All right. Well, let's hear yours then, Ethan.
C.
So your order of C, not your actual letter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 'cause our-
number one, number 1C or number 4?
His glass. So the third glass.
Okay. So what's your next one?
Oh, we're doing full order. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Next is D. And then A, and then B.
Okay. All right. Katie, Durell,
So,
either of you ready?
Mine would be B, D, A, C.
B-D-A-C.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you,
Durell. Now, all 3 of them have the same letters, so I'm like kind of inspecting this as I go along. But we
Well,
already
yeah,
got some
so-
diversity.
We're telling you by the order of our glass right now.
Yeah.
Because we know what each glass was, right? So A, B, C, D, we know each bottle. So the ranking that we're giving you is the ranking of the glass, not the actual letter.
That's fine.
Okay.
We'll keep track of it later if it matters.
My C is probably different than hers.
yeah, we'll circle it back around.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So the nose for me, I have, so from first to last, I have C, B, D, A.
C-B-D-A. Now, when you say that, Durell, are all 3 of you along the same lines, or you just randomly mix them up?
We randomly mix them up.
All right, so I can't imply that you have the same thing. All right, there we go. Well, let's taste through these. This is pretty epic here. So I'll pull this up here. So just to recap, the 4 that we are drinking through are going to be the 4-Gate Kelvin Collaboration 4 versus the Calumet 16. And then in another matchup, we have the Nashville Barrel Company 6-year MGP pick from the Mash and Journey called Houdini versus the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C922. Now, we're going to do all 4 of these as a single flight, but really it's a head-to-head. Just to make sure that we couldn't bias ourselves too much, we're just throwing all 4 of them into the mix, but only the winner of the head-to-head can move on. All right. So let's see. You said OH was in here. I need to find some OH action. Hey, buddy.
So are we going through these yet? A
Let's
taste
go.
or not?
Let's go in for the taste and let's see what happens. I'm going to start with A.
Cheers.
All right. Mash that like. Johnny 5 alive.
Oh man, that's good.
My A is really good.
Shooting your own horn.
I mean, there's no way you can talk. I mean, if I said my B is really good, you'd be like, toot your own horn.
It must be those
You're right.
Airbnb glasses.
These aren't bad though. Look at these.
I know, they're proper like little beer tasters. I'm impressed.
All right. I got pretty excited when I saw these. I had no idea what I was going to be drinking out of when it came to this house. I could be in just plastic Dixie cups. Worst case scenario.
Yep, done that.
B came off flat to me after A. That's interesting. It's definitely a higher proof.
Oh, A.
I did say this.
really
I
good.
drank a beer this afternoon,
And you're up.
and I haven't drank beer in a long time.
Put them
But
all in a spot.
There's a finish note on an IPA that I was talking to a bartender about, and she's like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "Whenever I drink an IPA, the finish is as if I licked a stamp or licked an envelope. It's that real bitter, sharp note." And she was like, "Now I'm not going to be able to drink an IPA because that's all I'm going to think about was that bitter note." But man, it was so strong. I hadn't drank beer like that in a while, so it kind of surprised me how sharp it was. The dartboard. I don't see a dartboard. Where's the dartboard?
Well, I got my friends chilling back here.
Mhm.
Oh,
They're playing some darts. I'm gonna play some darts later. There's a really cool like barn on this property that's just got like a dartboard and a pool table and a ping pong table and a foosball table. So we'll be back there later tonight.
nice.
Oh, look at this. Dusty
Nice.
Dan.
Yep.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It's gonna be a ton of fun. We're super excited.
Man, some of these are tasting way different. Like,
Yep.
wow.
The one that I want to know is if Durell can.
Yep.
I need Durell to tell me which one's Houdini.
This one. B.
B. All right, he said B. I'm gonna write down. All right, Durell said that one's Houdini. All right, we'll see, buddy.
Durell, I have to go with you here and say that one of these does not taste like the others.
Oh, God, the nose though on. I see it. Just. Oh.
Some of these noses have changed on them for me too, that I remember since the last time.
What's crazy, right? Like I mixed this up a ton, and I think the order that they landed in is A, B, C, D. Like
That's
no
funny.
BS, right? Because I wrote down what
Yeah.
each bottle was, and getting those profiles on the exact same thing. That's pretty nuts.
Talking about a lot of
I
things.
literally think I got A, B, C, D. Right now.
That's weird.
All right, C. My C is nuttier than the other one so far. Take from that what you will.
Oh yeah, this one's still the best note. My God. I think I know what this bottle is.
Faves.
I've got a lot of whiskey to drink and I already know my order. That's sad.
Oh, well, let's enjoy it. So, without biasing ourselves, what do you think your number one would be off of this flight prior to our rankings?
Prior to our rankings, I think that I would probably put the 4-gate as number 1, with a close second of the Houdini. I just loved that pour. I'm sad I've got about this much left of it, and I'm gonna have to find another one somehow, some way, because that one was one of my faves.
Which one? Was it the 4-gate, Kelsey?
Yeah, the 4-gate Collab 4. I just love it. That's before this flight. That's what I thought would win. So we'll see how it comes out. But what about you, Jeff?
You know, I would have said the 4-gate as well. So I'm going to write that down. But it would have been close between the 4-gate and the Houdini. But I think the 4-gate. Durell, do I even have to ask?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Houdini it is. But this is where the wild card comes into play. Katie and Ethan.
Oh, that's a hard one.
What do you think going into this your favorite would have been?
Not having had much of the Houdini that we had, I honestly don't think I can pick it out. I would say 48 or ECBP.
Which one though? Got to commit.
48.
4-gate. All right, 4-gate.
Curious if the Houdini wins this blind for you,
I
since you
know.
haven't had enough of it to know what it is.
Ethan,
It's not hard for me. I thought the Calumet 16 would win.
the Calumet. That's a low
Interesting.
seed in our bracket here.
Yeah.
Man, that's the underdog. Let's
I'm
see
a
what
sucker
happens.
for fruit and whiskey.
All right, Calumet. Ooh, that'd be a. That's a pretty big underdog. I'm curious now.
I'm getting a Smarties note on one of these, Kelsey.
Actually, no.
I blame you.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about
Smarties?
getting
We talk about-
Smarties notes, man. And I know there's one distillery that has Smarties notes on it. So
It's not a ECBP.
Man, it's been really tough to narrow in on my my favorite here as I'm going through it. Like Kelsey said that he's already got like a order going. I am nowhere close. Like I'm in the dark with a flashlight, scoping around.
I will say that some of these taste a lot different than I remember. So it's probably been 4 months since I tasted the 4-gate. It's probably been longer than that since I tasted, well, maybe about the same length as Houdini. The one I tasted most recent is I can't pick out, which is the C922. So
Can't pick that one
I'm
out?
having to go off proof. Well, I think I'm just going to go off proof and think that I know what it does based off proof, because there's one that's a lot higher than the others as far as proof points.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I just have.
But it's not the typical what I remember that particular ECBP tasting like. So
Whatever B is, I'm latching on to B. My B and my A have been above C and D.
Oh,
Hmm.
shit.
Hmm.
Second guessing.
Very consistently.
After that.
Man.
Try this one. I thought this was
B has so much more fruit flavors going on through and through. That's what I'm gravitating towards.
For me, those are two
oh,
distinguished
Yeah.
lemons. Hey.
So A for me is the oldest, which makes me think it's Calumet, but man, the palate does not match up. I think A is Calumet for me, but it is hitting way higher than I thought it would. Thus, Ethan's number one.
You mean higher as in ranking or higher as in proof? Higher in
Higher
ranking.
as in ranking. Like, I
Yeah.
just keep coming back to it.
That bottle's an unsung hero.
Oh, okay. Man, I really think A and B are my favorite. I'm gonna spend some time with C and D over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get come up high.
All right. Let's see who else is in chat over here as we're scrolling down. Hey, Ben.
Everybody's laughing at all of us over here.
I see you, buddy. Oh, hey, Mr. Whiskey Shits. So, Adam's going to join us next week. So, Adam gave us a blind flight challenge. I'm probably going to lose because I always lose. But he's already told us that all of the questions are about proof. So, I'm just setting myself up for failure.
Jeff is toast.
Yeah, I'm just
Done for.
But tune in next week. We got Adam on here.
Beanie was my bottle of the year.
Yeah, it's so
Man.
good, man.
Durell agrees.
I'm having to baby mine. Durell got lucky and traded for a backup bottle. I know he did, that SOP.
Yeah, we're gonna bury the rest. It's not much.
Yeah.
That's gonna be gone by tonight.
That's what I got left in mine, so.
Oh. I mean, if only you knew a guy that had another one.
I know, right?
I mean, I was going to trade Durell a Four Roses for one, but then he gave up the Four Roses.
I gave it
Yeah,
away.
so I'm going to have to come up with a trade for Jeff that actually interests him, so.
Just sitting over here like, who can give me the best offer?
Oh, Todd said that he found a Kelvin Collab 1 recently. Wow. I haven't seen that bottle in a long time.
Man, that was pretty good too.
I hope you bought it, Todd.
We know where there's one on the shelf right now.
These are all really good.
No, I think I'm wrong. I think
A little
I think I'm digging the Elijah Craig tonight. I think this is the Calumet, which is C.
C for you.
I think I'm getting
Yeah.
those two mixed up. Is that weird? Like,
No, yeah, that's what I'm doing
There's
too.
some- the profiles are eerily similar tonight for some reason on two
On
of
which
mine.
two?
That I think that the ECBP and
Yeah.
maybe the Calumet are similar.
Dude, I went back and forth.
They're messing with me.
ECPP. Well, I had EC up there, and I switched it to Calumet. And thought this was Calumet. And I set the ECPP.
You knew what 4Gate of Houdini were, though.
I know what the
there's
4Gate.
no question.
Oh, so Todd found a
Oh, wow.
Kelvin Collab 1 recently. I got one of those still, Todd. I got one in my basement as well. Did you buy it though? You said you found it. Did you actually like?
That's what I asked him. I was like, man, did you buy? I hope you bought it. And Dana,
All right.
can I smell?
Dustin's
There you
gonna
go,
get
Top
a,
Shelf Dustin. Kelvin
Kelvin
one
one
out.
with us.
Yeah.
Totally.
All right. Which one do you guys smell, Dana? All right, Dana. If you want to come in and smell one, I'll give you this guy.
You can have it.
Dana
Run,
definitely
Dana.
wants. Yeah, she wants to smell this one.
Run!
Let us
Run!
know the Feet Ranch.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, definitely needs to smell the Feet Ranch, Jeff.
That Old Forester
Alright,
rye
she's
is
sneaking
really
in.
good.
She's sneaking in.
Uh-oh.
What do you want?
I don't know, what am I smelling?
You said you want to smell one.
Yeah,
She's just Oh.
that smells okay.
All right. She likes B. She does not like A.
B better.
I think she likes A the most. No, B the most.
Ooh, I
Ooh.
see.
See, I've been ignoring D. All right.
This is a little bit harder than I thought it would be. For sure. I don't know about you guys, but
No, this is really hard.
I thought it was going to be pretty clear cut to me, but I was wrong.
Right.
I think I've been ignoring the Houdini.
Oh, wow.
I'm beginning to think D
Really?
is Houdini. Yeah, that's interesting later. There's one of them that's like, it's just buttery. Let me see D.
There's one of these that reminds me of, I don't know if your moms did this growing up, but my mom used to have potpourri everywhere. One of these reminds me of potpourri. I don't know why, but it reminds me so much of potpourri. There's so much going on the nose. It's like fruit and spice and
I'm confused.
everything nice.
The only one I know is D.
Did you
Man.
know that?
Yeah. I mean,
Man,
Potpourri.
now I'm getting scared that I got.
I don't know about this, Durell. This is interesting.
This is
I don't
going-
know which one's Houdini, Durell.
Really?
I think I do, just based on what's all in there. Like, I keep getting different parts of different things in it, so I'm pretty sure that my D is Houdini. So
Magical D.
One.
Which one?
One.
Mark Emmenecker, cheers, friends. Made a tasty old fashioned with 100 proof. Old Forester, sorry.
I went with
100 proof
too.
rye. Man, that rye is so underrated. I love that rye. It's just such a great one.
I completely agree, Kelsey.
Wood chips and apple and cranberries. Absolutely, Sugar Kitty.
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to have bowls of that shit around the house all over.
Hey, Tim. Cheers, buddy. Man, this is tough. This is a tough flight, guys. Do you guys have an order?
I do now. I changed one of mine, but
The order that
I've got mine.
I second guess my noses.
Right.
Because I thought my best nose was the 4 gauge, but when I put it in the order of what I tasted, 4 gauge is the first one, which is the last one.
Yes. Kind of the same.
Yeah.
My nose and my palate are the same order.
They're the same order. Interesting.
Yep. 1, 4, 3, 2, or let's see, D, C, B, A. Yeah. Oh no, D, A, C, B. Sorry, I didn't read my own writing.
That was that.
I didn't write that down yet, so I'll ask you again in a second here.
No worries. I got it written down. So
This cup has me perplexed. This D. D is really far behind in this flight.
my last two are so close together. I think I know what they are. I just don't know which one is which.
Wow.
Katie, have you got your number one picked out?
I think I do.
That's a Calumet.
Our glass or my glass four or whatever it is. I don't know what.
Everybody that's drinking along or something
Man.
with us, give us your rankings of what's your top out of the ones that you've poured so far tonight. Let me see who's doing that. Jason, what's up, buddy? We're all winning because we're getting to drink these freaking great pours. We don't know who's winning yet, but
Man.
Houdini for me.
I'm not sure Houdini's winning for me. I'm actually kind of curious on this.
Dana said B for her. What's B in your ranking?
B is number 1 for me so far.
Ah. So B for me, or my B glass is number 1. My second glass. B. Although actually it is letter B.
I'm clueless. Like, Dustin, I'm going into this like thinking I have preconceived notions, but
Yeah, man, it's
tough. I thought the age would let me know what's going on. I think this one's Calumet. I do think that one's Calumet. The other ones, I'm all over the place.
Oh wait.
What do you think, Kelsey?
I was gonna say, I think that my top 2 are clear cut. I think I know what they are. I think that it's clear who the winner is. It's just it's the depth of flavor. But C and D, like the last 2 that are in my rankings, are super close together, and I can't decide which one is which as far as being Calumet 16 or ECBP. And I know that sounds crazy because they're so different, but the profiles on these 2 for some tonight seem more similar than they've ever been for me.
I'm in the same boat. I kept flip-flopping the 2 a couple times. It's really interesting though.
I mean, there's no loser. This
Nah.
Two spectacular four.
Okay, I think I figured out which one's the best and what they all are, so I'm good. Let you guys work on yours. Durell will need another 12 minutes in order to make his decisions.
All right,
Oh, I'm really good.
Kelsey, you're locked in.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm locked in. So
Let's record it.
my order is D, A, C, B. Same as my nose.
Yeah. So, Kelsey, why don't you give us the reveal?
All right, so I think D, which had the best nose and the palate, is Houdini. So I'm going to look on my other piece of paper over here and see what D was.
Kelsey surprise.
Nope, I'm not surprised. It is Houdini.
So that's
And
Houdini
then-
played?
Yeah, Houdini won. Second was A, and I believe that is the Kelvin 4 because it was super close, and that is 4-gate. Yep.
Yeah.
The other 2 were super close, and I kept flip-flopping them like Durell did. So 3, I think, is the Calumet 16 because it didn't have quite the bite of proof, and there's something on the end of the oak profile for ECBP that makes me think that the third place for me is Calumet 16, and it is. And then, of course, that makes ECBP the last. So,
Wow.
Holy moly.
All right. Houdini,
Houdini won.
number 1.
And it wasn't real close either for me from 1 to 2. It was a
Right.
standout, both nose and palate.
Durell, got a ranking?
I do. So
Here.
my second glass. I don't know if you really want to say B. Well, actually, you could say B because I know that one. So B for me was first place.
B?
Yes, B. Then
That is the one that you thought was Houdini.
correct. So second on nose, ironically, first on palate. My glass B, I have as number 2 in the ranking for palate. Glass C for me, ranking number 3, or ranked number 3. And glass A, I had ranked number 4 in terms of palate.
Yeah.
but I did have C as my best nose, which I thought was 4-gate, and now I think it's ECBP. It's kind of weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see what that is, because that had me going. Like, I can pick up Houdini. I just, like, the other two, while drinking, it's kind of like, took me for a loop. We'll see if I'm right in the order. I'll go from, actually, I can go from first to last. So I said B, which I thought was Houdini.
Wait,
D
what is he still doing?
Oh, we're revealing. Isn't that what Kelsey did?
Well, I need everyone
Yeah, but
else's orders.
He needs to get
sorry.
their orders first.
Ah, all right. Well, I'll get back to it.
All
Well,
right,
you can
Ethan,
take his order
Katie.
after.
Katie first.
Okay. So my glass 4 is first. So D, glass C is second, glass A is third, glass B is.
All right, say that one more time.
So D, C, A, B.
All right, got it. Ethan.
Just write glass,
Yeah.
because you're going to confuse yourself when he reveals.
I think I'm good.
All right. So for me, it's C, D, B, A.
All right, C, D,
B.
C,
B, A.
D,
B.
All right. All right.
Fourth, huh?
I think. I could be wrong. For sure I know it's.
Not easy.
I know it's.
Oh, okay.
I would be. I'd be surprised if it wasn't. Let me rephrase.
I'm gonna go B, A, C, D. All right.
D, A, C, D.
All right. So Kelsey,
Yep.
what's your number one?
We went through this.
Yeah, D.
No. Reveal it. Like, what is actually your number one?
That's why I was going with
That's-
mine. Because you revealed
that's-
this.
That's what I was revealing a while ago. So number 1 is D, which was Houdini.
Oh, okay.
Number 2 was A, which was the 4-gate. The
Okay. So Durell. Let's. I got yours, Kelsey. So Durell.
Gotcha. First place, D, Houdini. Second place was my glass D, which I thought was Calumet. And Calumet would be for letter D, actually, which is letter D. So my second for palette was D, which is Calumet. Third, I thought was ECPP, which would be glass A for me, which is indeed glass A. So ECPP third place, and fourth place on palette would be 4-gate.
interesting.
So yeah, ECPP got nose for me, which is crazy because I at first on nose and I thought that was the 4-gate. That's interesting.
All right.
4-gate was last on palate and nose, and that's freaking a fantastic bottle. But if that's what it does, you know, when you start blinding these up against each other, like if the taste profiles kind of change, man.
Yeah.
All right. So Katie, call yours out.
I'll need your help. So glass C was my first. So that was 4-gate.
You thought it was
And then I thought it
4-gate.
was 4-gate. This one was B, which I thought was Houdini. And it was Houdini. Third place was D. Oh, wait. Is that right? Is that right?
Oh, that's an A. That's an A. That's an A.
So ECBP.
Oh,
I thought it was
God, dang it.
And then Calumet was last.
Oh man, that would have been awesome. If it
I was like, this looks like a D.
All right. Ethan, how'd your
All right.
flight go?
So, my first place was, D. Calumet 16.
And you thought it was.
I thought it was. Yep, called it. My second place was Houdini, which I actually called that too. Which is funny. I actually call it based just off the height from you three. My third place was Gate, and then my last was ECBP.
No.
And I called them. Yep.
Man. All right. Let's see what mine is. So, I gotta pull up a picture.
So what do you think your order was, Jeff? Like bottle-wise?
I mean, I thought I liked the 4 Gate the most. We'll find out. I'm very nervous about this, actually.
He's gonna burst his bubble. Watch out.
All right, let's see here. Okay, so A. No.
Did you see Blake's comment, Durell? Has Durell ranked his yet? I mean, daylight savings time might come
Really?
before Durell answers.
Okay.
All right, so,
Blake.
All
right.
That's funny.
Durell,
Yes, sir.
Houdini was my number 1.
Ha! Yes! Yeah.
Let's see here.
So we got 3 number 1s,
4 Gate was my number 2.
which you were hoping was your number 1.
ECBP was my number 3.
So you and I had the same rankings then, Jeff. You and I were identical.
And then Calumet was my 4.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about that Calumet man that I really like.
Man.
Third, I think, but just
I kept thinking that the Calumet was the ECBP and vice versa. I couldn't figure out which one was which. They tasted very similar to me tonight for some reason. I don't know why, because I never thought that before.
So doing the math right here, the 4 Gate and the Houdini and the 4 Gate move on.
Which is what we thought, but
Yeah, the top ranks move on. All right.
So what was the actual 2 bottles going against each other so we know?
So it was the Calumet versus the 4 Gate, and then the ECBP versus the Houdini.
Yeah, that wasn't even a fair fight. It really wasn't.
Man,
That's
such
funny.
a good bottle.
the winners move on, but man, this is a really good blind flight.
Definitely different than what I thought it would be as far as tasting.
Oh.
As far as like what I thought each bottle was going to be and how it tasted versus actually how it came out.
So, 1 minute left. Let's sign off. Kelsey, why don't you kick us off here?
Cheers, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. You can find me at Kelsey Dime on Facebook and Instagram, and Mr. Durell and the Turks.
Cheers, guys. Like Kelsey said, thanks for tuning in, man. It's fun having you guys in here doing these blinds, having whiskey friends over, joining in on all the fun. You know, can't really say too much other than that. Just enjoy it. I love it. Thank you.
Make sure you guys tune in to Mash and Drum after this, by the way. We had said that already.
No.
We just want to thank Durell for having us.
Yeah.
It's been awesome to hang out with him.
Absolutely.
Gotten to hang out with Jeff and Dana on this trip, and now Durell, and we'll see Kelsey soon, I'm sure.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. All right. Whiskey friends, go hang out with Mash and Journey, Mash and Drum, all those things. Love all. Peace out. Let's have some fun next week.
All right. See
Bye,
you guys
everybody.
next week, man.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers.